It's an exciting weekend here in Lloydminster, an annual event, the 17th, which is hard to believe. Here comes Santa Claus, and one of the organizers, Kurt Price, is joining me. Kurt, thanks for speaking with me today.
Well, thanks for having me, Stacey.
17 years, that is quite an accomplishment, Kurt. So much has changed over from beginning to end, and a few things are different this year, and you've added a few more things. So let's start off by talking about the pancake breakfast, which is how everything gets started.
Yep, just go down to the Legion at 8 o'clock from 8 to 11. The Kinsmen will be cooking up sausages and pancakes there, and that's courtesy of them, of course, and Sobeys. You know, we think about 17 years, Stacey, and Sobeys has been a part of this every year. They also hand make the gingerbread houses. So the bakery team there at Sobeys, they hand make the gingerbread houses. They deliver them to the olive tree. So 3 o'clock, there'll be 100 gingerbread houses. The Canettes will help you put it together. And if if the instructions don't make sense to you, the Canettes are there to help out. I've even seen Kevin from Sobeys stop in and say, "Here's how you put the houses together and stuff." And that's courtesy of Century 21 Drive, who has been with us for a long time now as well.
Well, and it's just amazing the number of people that come together, and like you said, the ones from the beginning. And this would not be possible without the help of sponsors and volunteers. So tell me a little bit about what those two things mean to Here Comes Santa Claus.
Yeah, we have some elves that are we call them elves that are helping out with Santa Claus, thanks to Service and Synergy Credit Union. I always say I don't know where we'd be without our credit unions. They do so much in our communities. We really need them. So Synergy is going to host the Wiener Roast again, and their staff go out and volunteer every year with hot chocolate and wieners, and then the Lloydminster Fire Department and the Firefighter Association. They cook those hot dogs as well, so they're volunteering their time as well. We've got volunteers from Service Credit Union to help us out at the Atrium Center. The Grinch and Santa Claus arrive. I can't believe I said the Grinch first. Oh, don't tell Santa. But the Santa and the Grinch arrive at 11 o'clock. Jay Guard's been with us for a number of years now as well. They got treat bags for Santa Claus. DQ and Fountain Tire supply DQ treats for kids' meals for the first 300 kids to see Santa and the first 300 to see the Grinch. Treat bags with Santa and the DQ treats for the Grinch. And of course, couldn't do it without Santa and the Grinch volunteering either, of course.
Well, and I just want to go through the list here, Kurt, because there's so much, and I know we're probably going to miss some things, but there's the free matinees, there's a photo booth, Rudolph and Bumbo, I see, are going to be at Walking on Water. There's the coloring contest. Maybe let's talk about the coloring contest and how people can enter for that.
Sure, you just go down to Furniture Gallery, and they have them right now, actually. You can go down and get a sheet. It's all printed off. You just color it in, and it's not really a contest because we have different age groups, right?
Okay.
So we just have two big prizes, and they're really nice prizes. You can see them on our Facebook page. One for boys, one for girls. You just take your pick of which one you want to enter. And then Furniture Gallery has been with us, like I say, for a long time as well. And I'm glad to hear you mention the photo booth because that's brand new this year. So I'm telling people, if you want a family photo, bring your ugly Christmas sweaters or your onesies if you want. There'll also be some props and stuff on the table, but it'll just your card's just going to say Merry Christmas 2024 on it. It's a great way to get a family photo. And that's how this whole thing started, Stacey, just a way for families to come together and spend some time together and not really have the pressures of what this costs or anything like that. So if you want to take a picture with Santa, you just put your child on Santa's knee and snap it with your phone. We have bouncy castles this year at the Anglican Church as well, and some games. And then First Baptist Church. So this is kind of a little bit weird. First Baptist Church will be at the Anglican Church handing out popcorn and cotton candy and coloring books for the first 300 kids. They have lots of cotton candy and popcorn. We only have 300 coloring books, but I mean, it's a downtown thing. It's created to help out the downtown as well and kind of just show what the downtown has to offer. And so the Downtown Area Redevelopment Committee has helped us out as well. And we're so excited they're doing carriage rides again this year. So I should also mention Border City Furniture. They're doing the photo booth this year. They're sponsoring that because they've been awesome with us. And we used to have the carriage rides at Border City Furniture. Mm-hmm. We've moved that. The city Downtown Area Redevelopment Committee is taking that over. So that'll be right across the street from the Atrium Center where you can take a carriage ride.
And one thing this year, Kurt, is there won't be fireworks. Do you want to just go a little bit into that as to why that's changed for this year?
Yeah, we've just kind of been priced out of the fireworks, to be honest. I mean, it's just become something where there's not really a local vendor that wants to do it. So we have to bring somebody out. There's of course travel time and things like that. So last year the fireworks, we spent a great deal of money on them. They lasted 4.5 minutes. So it's not really about finding the sponsorships and stuff like that. It's just, if we want to do it, we want to do it right. And we've had some people say, well, it's 4.5 minutes and you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars. Can really justify doing that? And it's sad to see them go, because we know there's a lot of kids that this is their first fireworks, because otherwise, July and August, when we're used to fireworks, they don't shoot them off till like 10, 11 o'clock at night, right? So these ones are 5. All the kids can see them. So we're not saying no to not bringing them back next year. And I will tell you, Stacy, that we're really close to partnering with the Parade of Lights. We wanted to do it this year. We just couldn't get everything arranged, but we were looking forward to doing that this year. We're going to try to do it again next year. We kind of just ran out of time. Here Comes Santa Claus, the Parade Lights, it's all done by volunteers. And so it's just finding that time to sit down and go, how do we make this work? But I would say next year to watch for that, definitely. And then if we do that, there's a good chance we can bring the fireworks back as well. We can have a longer show. And I hope the city will allow us to bring them back as well. And not only have them, but have them downtown. Remember the first year we had this, we had the downtown as well. And that really made a difference to a lot of people. So, it may not be the same for a lot of people without the fireworks, but we're not saying never again. We're just saying, inflation hits everybody. It's kind of hit us in the pocketbook. We knew it last year. We knew it was going to be a stretch last year to get them in. And we were excited to get them. But this year it's just, do we spend that much money on 4.5 minutes?
Right. And it does make total sense. And Kurt, I know there's probably a few things that we missed, but if anybody is looking for information, where can they go to find out everything that's planned for Saturday?
Yeah, Here Comes Santa Claus on Facebook. You can just find us on Facebook. It was also in last week's Meridian Source. There's a full page there that you can look at. The hot chocolate has been canceled for the city. So that's the only thing that we're not doing with the fireworks this year. Otherwise, I think we've got a pretty good day coming. There's cookie decorating. There's all kinds of stuff for the kids, and not only for the kids, but for mom and dad to take part in as well. Center Stage Studios performing. We just hope we put together a day that you can just kind of plan to go here and there, and then take in a matinee if you want, and then go see Santa and the Grinch. And for anybody that hasn't been down when Santa Claus arrives before, if you ever want to feel the magic of Christmas, when Santa Claus arrives with the Grinch, it's just a little magic of Christmas.
Absolutely. Well, Kurt, thank you and your crew for putting this on for so many years now. I know you were the driving source behind getting this started. So, and it's always an event, no matter what the weather, that everybody can enjoy. So again, Saturday, Here Comes Santa Claus, downtown Lloydminster. Thank you so much for joining me, Kurt.
Thanks, Stacey.